I'm in a different place to the place I usually am when I do these things, because I'm usually sat at my desk on the chair that I'm now balancing my laptop in, but because I've been trying to mess around with lighting and sound quality and stuff, so I'm testing out what the natural lighting from my bedroom window does for me, and it seems to be doing okay now. So this might be the new place, I don't know yet, but this I thought would be a good place to do the video that I want to do now. Like the new t-shirt, I got it when I went on holiday to Wales, and I scoped out a comic shop and they had loads of Sherlock t-shirts in the back, and I love it so much because Moriarty and Andrew Scott though. So yeah, in this video I am going to be talking about my dream cons to go to and my dream cosplays that I might be trying out when I go to some of these cons, because I am actually going to some of them next year, so that's exciting. And if my editing skills allow, after I mention every cosplay I should be putting a picture of the character up. You should be seeing that. First con and I want to go to is a new one that only started this year that I didn't know about, because if we knew about it I'd have gone. It's Sherlock, and it takes place in London as it did this year, and from what I hear it was amazing. Like Benedict was there was like different packs you could get, different events going on. It sounded just amazing, and next year I really want to go. So I should, if it's going on next year, which I think it is, I should be hopefully go. And the next one is Asylum, which happens in Birmingham, and that is a supernatural convention. And for Christmas I should be getting tickets for Asylum next year, which is highly exciting. I mean, even now I'm trying to get the cosplay together for it, because I've got 2 or 3 for that, because I think it's a 3-day event. So that's exciting that I'm actually going to Asylum next year, as I should be with Sherlock, fingers crossed. And the next one is San Diego ComicCon, in obviously San Diego, because I think any self-proclaimed geek in general thinks that San Diego ComicCon is just the mecca for everything geek, because let's face it is a convention where everyone is. There's panels for everything, and there's always exclusive things. Like I've seen pop figure exclusives. Like it just, one day when I go to America I really want to go to CDCC basically. And going on to the next one, that is MCM, which in the UK as well, and it takes place one part of the year in Manchester, which is closer to where I live, so that's a possibility next year. And London, I really want to go to MCM pretty soon, because like so much good cosplay takes place in MCM, and events and just really cool stuff. Gallifrey 1, which is convention, and basically it's a Doctor Who specific convention, and I found out about it because I basically stalk the Nerdist channel, and someone who I absolutely adore, especially as a YouTuber, called Chloe Dykstra. If you don't know her, check her out. I will leave an annotation or a link somewhere. Anyway, she does show on the Nerdist channel about stuff that was going on at Gallifrey 1, and she does amazing cosplay. I mean, you need to check out her cosplay. But it just looked like so much fun, like so many Doctor Who fans, and there was a woman dressed as like gigantic adipose, and I was like, oh, this needs to go. And the next one is, it used to be called LeakyCon, and it used to be a Harry Potter specific convention, but it's now called geekyCon, and it's in America, usually Portland if I'm not mistaken, but they did the UK, I think it was last year or the year before, and I didn't go. I don't know why I didn't go, but Melissa and Ellie organises most of it, and if not all of it, I'm not even sure on that, but I know she's the head person, and she's an amazing person. But now, as I said, it's GeekyCon, it's a bit more varied, and there's a con happening next year called Broadway Con, which I'm also like freaking out about, which I found out about again from one of my favourite YouTubers, Tessa Netting. Again, link will be in the description or annotation. Which brings me on to cosplays. Now, I have only ever really cosplayed Marty McFly before. It wasn't even really a cosplay, it was basically for a costume pop. I kind of counted it as a cosplay, but other than that I haven't really done any. But there's a list of about 20 something that I've got written down, and you seriously, oh my god, some of them I'm like, how have I not done this already? But anyway, the first one is ELISA from Tekken. I've forgotten which one it is, I think it's 6 or 7. But actually a newer character. Now Tekken is one of the 2 games that I grew up on. Like I'm not that much of a gamer anymore, unfortunately. I mostly just play Crash Bandicoot, Tekken and League of Legends when I can, but you know, I'd love to be a bit more of a gamer. Like I'd love to play Borderlands and Bioshock. I mean, they just look like my type of thing. But anyway, I'm digressing again. ELISA is this awesome character. She's like a robot, but she has wings. It's a character that I'd love to do. Right, and the next one is Dean Winchester, because I love Supernatural now so much, and apart from it being too short for Sam and Cass probably, because Dean's quite short, I've looked at so many tutorials on how to like do the Dean look, and I just love to give it a go, you know, and I think it might actually look kind of good. I mean, I hope so. Anyway, the next one is, and he's fast becoming one of my favourite fictional characters ever. The next one is Coco Bandicoot from the Crash Bandicoot games. As a child, I had a PS1, and my uncle, who now is like wanting a PS4, I think, I had a PS2, always getting the new games in, and we have between us all of the Crash Bandicoot games, and Coco was always my favourite because she was always so cute, and like, it might be difficult to do because she's a bandicoot and I might have to do myself up orange or something, but yeah, I just, it's a character that I would definitely love to do, because in one of them, I think it was Crash 3, she had her own level, and I would always play that level, like always, I'm not even kidding. I mean, how difficult, thinking about it though, just, you know, sidetracking, how difficult would it be to do an Aku Aku cosplay? Because he's from Mask, isn't he? Or Coco. Anyway, next one is 10th Doctor. You know, I'm weird, I don't normally go for like, apart from ELISA, really big showy sort of cosplays. I go like plain clothes kind of thing, and I picked 10 because he's my favourite Doctor, and because I just think he'd be a ball to go around dressed as David Tennant, basically. Yeah, there's not much to it other than that. And the next one is John Watson. Again, you know, wearing a Sherlock t-shirt. That's not why, obviously. I relate to him so much, and I've been told before that like in my friendships I'm usually the John Watson, so it just makes a lot of sense to me, like, because I'm short and because I kind of walk similar to the way Martin Freeman walks. Like I've gotten that. And the next one is the 11th Doctor. love to give it a go because I love the way Matt Smith's Doctor dresses, to be quite honest. And the next one is Osgood. Who first came in Doctor Who in the 50th anniversary episode, 11th Doctor, and has been in series 8. And from what I can gather, is going to be in series 9 after she died, which is amazing. Now, I'd love to do it because, I mean, I've got the glasses already, and I just think it'd be a fun little one to put together because she's just awesome. I definitely want to give Osgood a go one of these days. And the next one is Captain America, because America is my favourite Avenger and my favourite superhero, and I love Chris Evans more than is humanly possible. And I relate to him so much. I just pick characters that I can relate to. And the next one is Jewel. Is a superhero in the Marvel universe, and I've got to admit one of the reasons I picked it is because her name's Jessica and my name is Jessica, and there's going to be a TV show about it called Jessica Jones, which Dave Tennant's going to be in, so I'll be giving that a watch for sure. And she also has purple hair, and you can't see it, and my hair looks so brown in this light, but my hair's actually purple. So I don't know, to me it just kind of makes sense, and my favourite colour is purple. And most of the comic, but I'll go into this in another vlog, but most of the comics I've read so far are Captain America ones or Young Avengers series ones, which are really good. You need to check them out if you haven't. And the next one is Miss America from the Young Avengers series. Little segue. She is, her name, I think it's America Chavez or something like that, and the jacket, I just love it, and the way she dresses and the attitude that she's got. I mean, all the characters in that comic, I mean, teenage Loki and Teddy and oh god, and Billy and Fields. But I definitely would like to give America a go because she's sort of a Captain America type in it, and basically I would just love to give it a go. And the next one is Ellolia from Death Note, which is my in my top 3 favourite animes, because again I like the idea of getting a wig and styling it up, and it's a simple look. It's like white t-shirt and jeans, and I wouldn't be walking around barefoot though, that would be the only thing. But as well, I probably have to do something. I probably have to put like eyeliner all around my eyes to make it look the way I look so weird without my glasses. Yeah, so Tonks from Harry Potter, because she is my favourite female Harry Potter character. %, and because of the hair colour and the shape shifting, my OTP from Harry Potter was without doubt Lupin and Tonks. So I just love to give Tonks a go, and I love Natalia Tena. Like, Natalia Tena is my ultimate woman crush. I'm not even exaggerating a little bit. She is my ultimate. Anyway, back to cosplays. I'd love to give a go Disney bound version Peter Pan and Rapunzel. Disney bounding is something that people do when they go to Disneyland mainly, but you can do it for cosplay as well, where you can't wear official looking costumes in Disneyland unless you're a child. But a Disney bound is basically, say, having like a feather clip in your hair and a green top and green pants or brown. I can't think of them. But that's like, it's wearing a character's colours in the order it looks like on them. It's an amazing thing, really. But that's what I'd love to do. I'd love to do Peter Pan because he's my favourite Disney character of all time, and I would love to do Rapunzel because she's my favourite Disney princess. Right, but I might do Rapunzel like post hair choppage. Yanto Jones from Torchwood. I don't think I've mentioned this yet, but I think it might go without saying with the whole Doctor Who thing, but I love Torchwood quite a lot, and Janto, one of my OTPs, and Yanto is my favourite character from Torchwood. Like, I love him so much. Like, he just, yeah, accent to the coffee snobbery, to every line he's ever said, like the deadpan, and his relationship with Jack. Do not, if anyone mentions Children of Earth, I am never speaking to you ever again. Yeah. It's a sore subject. It is such a sore subject. And the next one is Marty McFly. It's one that I've done, but I'd like to do it again at a convention. I've just written it down out of thought of, oh, maybe I'd like to do it again. And I really want to do it as well. Scarlet Witch from the Avengers, because not only do I think it'd be an awesome costume, I loved the character in Age of Ultron. I mean, even though she did a really a bad thing in the beginning, she come out good in the end, and do not remind me about Quicksilver. Again, another thing that hits me right in the feels. Things tend to hit me right in the feels. And Scarlet Witch, fun fact, if you don't want any spoilers, fingers in your ears now, Scarlet Witch has 2 children with vision. Little fact for you. And the next one's Hawkeye, because I have recently got a bit more of an appreciation for Hawkeye. I just think he's wonderful, and Jeremy Renner plays him wonderfully. And his little secret past, didn't see that one coming. And the one after that, it's one of my favourite films, and from what I can gather, it's a good book series. Trillian from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which is played by another one of my girl crushes, Zoe Deschanel. And she's just such a fun character, basically. I mean, I'd love to do maybe like a gender cross Arthur Dent or something. That's something I didn't think of. If I've said it in a vlog, it's something that I've thought of now. Yay! And after that, I have written down River Song. One of my favourite characters in Doctor Who, married to the Doctor, Melody Pond. And she just has such sparkle and such charisma. I think it'd be a pleasure to cosplay her. I think we're coming to near the end now. And after River Song, that I have Marauders era Lupin. Again, like I said, Lupin and Tonks and OTP, and Lupin's my favourite Hogwarts professor. And I'd love to play it like in the way a young Lupin would have dressed like in, oh god, was it the 70s when they went to Hogwarts or something like that. Anyway, you know, I'd love to play it that way. I really think it'd be like he'd have full on tweed jacket and all that kind of thing. He has a tweed jacket there, obviously, but like a, you know, quite a stylish one. And yeah, the Marauders era really fascinates me. And that brings me to the end of my dream cons and cosplays. The next video, I'm not sure what it's going to be, but I've got like a list full of things I'm going to do, so you won't see me run out of ideas anytime soon. If you've got any conventions that you're going to, or any cosplays you want to do, leave it in the comments and we can geek out together. Like I said, rethinking the comments thing, I'd like to start conversations with people because I'm such a socially awkward person. If you want to comment, then do so. You know, like or subscribe, do whatever you want. Basically, I'm fine with whatever you want to do. So I think with that, I am going to sign off and say, I'm just going to reiterate first episode. What is this? Be super and geeky and have a really good day. I will see you when I see you. Bye.